Donald Trump's blue suit at Pope Francis' funeral. A powerful reminder, be yourself, the world will adjust. On April 26, 2025, history was made once again, not just by the passing of Pope Francis, but by how the world's most talked about figures showed up to honor him. At St. Peter's Square in Vatican City, as millions of mourners gathered and world leaders flocked in black suits and traditional mourning attire, former U.S. President Donald Trump stood out, boldly wearing a navy blue suit with a lighter, blue tie. In a moment so steeped in tradition, Donald Trump chose to be himself. It stirred a lot of reactions. Critics accused him of being disrespectful to the Catholic mourning customs, pointing out that black is the standard color of respect at funerals. Some found his choice distasteful. Others, however, defended him, arguing that Trump, being a non-Catholic, was not obligated to follow every Catholic tradition, and that personal authenticity should never be shamed. During the funeral service, Trump sat prominently in the front row, notably ahead of President Joe Biden, who was seated 4 rows back. He participated in the Sign of Peace ritual, shaking hands warmly with leaders like French President Emmanuel Macron and Finnish President Alexander Stubb. He even shared a brief handshake and conversation with Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky before the service began, marking a rare moment of civility between the two political figures. As Pope Francis was laid to rest in a simple wooden casket, in accordance with his life of humility, it was clear that the world wasn't just witnessing the end of an era in spiritual leadership. It was also seeing a vivid display of individual authenticity on the world stage. And that brings me to the real lesson. In a world that constantly pressures us to fit into a mold, to play by unwritten rules, and to act right based on the crowd's expectations, sometimes the most powerful thing you can do is to unapologetically be yourself. Trump's choice might not have been popular, but it was undeniably his own. He showed up exactly how he wanted. He didn't change his colors to blend into the crowd. He didn't shrink himself for approval. He came as himself. And guess what? The world adjusted. And that's your reminder today. Be yourself. The world will adjust. You weren't created to blend in. You weren't born to mute your colors to make others comfortable. Whether it's how you dress, how you speak, how you work, how you dream, you owe it to yourself to stand firmly in your authenticity. Some people may criticize. Some may misunderstand. Some may mock. But the right ones, your people, your tribe, your destiny helpers, will respect you, honor you, and support you because you stayed true. If you ever feel scared to be your real self, especially online, in your business, or in your dreams, just remember that the bold ones, the authentic ones, the ones who dared to be different, are the ones the world eventually cannot ignore. And if you're struggling to show up authentically, especially if you're shy, introverted, or unsure, I can help you. I specialize in teaching people how to embrace their true selves and still succeed powerfully, especially using the beautiful tools that social media has given us. Don't shrink. Don't wait. Don't dim your light. Your authenticity is your power. Be yourself. And trust me, the world will adjust.